electric lights to illuminate the scene. By night, the K&Gers were at last ready to roll after a full 24 hours of work.
Now in the 9-second bracket. Flag racing flag up and back. The real rare classification in driving racing.
For all the sleeplessness and sweat that went into the hours before this simple time trial, the K&G buggy didn't do so hot. It clocked a speed somewhere in the 90s, a speed that could easily be topped by any running stocker. But something happened out there on the strip that wasn't the fault of the engine. The driver, it seems, hit an oil slick left by another car, and the machine had to shut down. Basically, they were pleased.
Pretty good. Make it a little better next time.
This was only a test. The engine ran, and that's all that really counts. The last time the boys had their tough little buggy out,
well, the last time we had supercharger failure. It happened, the supercharger exploded. We replaced it with a new one. I don't anticipate any problem. There's always that chance, but we're hoping for a very good day.
and if you've been seduced into riding with these guys and following their hopes for their car, you too are expecting a good day, at least for their sakes. But there are lots of other attractions and excitements for the crowds in the stands, and possibly for you sitting at home. There's Big Daddy Garland. Well, while such relative nonsense goes on, the K&G crew is preparing for another run, a run that might make some sense, considering all the sweat and time that's gone into their car. And while the Bob and Jacks of their dragging world sit over their very hot engines, those fans, fickle as ever, are trotting over that now hardly visible red clay of the Atco real estate for an overpriced hot dog and a cup of flat Pepsi, knowing full well it's their generation, baby, and hang the indigestion. At the pit, where grease monkeys are artists, Bob, Jack, Chris, their driver, Killer Kinsley, and various hangers-on are all putting the car into shape for another run. Where that run will get them is open for debate. So far, the car hasn't been doing them much justice. Perhaps this next time it will. And it does. They pulled down their highest speed for the year so far, 161 mph. And the moral of that run in this entire sport is do better next time. So you find the guys from K&G, fathers and pharmacists, playing with technological toys while other attractions amuse the crowds. They change oil, prepare another fuel concoction, they make use of well-wishers, they check spark plugs, full parachutes. What all isn't there that they do? And then. A run in the midst of which the engine has the rotten, even lousy taste to blow up. But those are the brakes. Other drivers are trotting themselves over to the trophy room to pick up one of those gilt lead-on marble base monstrosities that all of us at one time or the other have vied for. The difference is that these have little gold cars on the top, and the boys from K&G are behaving like men. These guys will be back next week with something replaced, something else refined, even if it cost them $1,000. Sound silly?
Well, I think every racer really can't define why he's doing it. I like it. That's what it all boils down to. I've been doing it for 10 or 15 years, and this is something I just started tinkering around with cars when I was in high school, and it's a way of life now.